time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. One final time this season. Hi there, everybody. Joined by Brock Huard in the booth. I'm Kate Scott, and we have made it. The greatest game of them all, everybody. Welcome to the Super Bowl. And it really is the perfect crowning event for each and every NFL season, isn't it, partner? All the fanfare, the celebration in the week leading up to this game, and then in the moment, we see the two best teams in the NFL squaring off for this title.
Such a few fortunate players and coaches who are making a repeat appearance in this game on this stage, Kate. So many. This is the culmination of a dream that began a decade, even a couple decades ago, as a young player discovering their love for football. And for those first-timers, that's fine. Go ahead and take in this atmosphere. Just make sure you're focused when that ball is teed up and ready to go. Those dreams you had as a kid, well, they didn't end up with you losing this game. Oh, no. They ended up with you raising the Lombardi Trophy and calling yourself a champion.
Pennick's gonna throw straight away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Drake London. So that brings up second down. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Breaks through, and he might break away. He's at the 30. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he'll be touched down after a big play. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing now on 1st down. That's complete, David Njoku. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
On 2nd and 14 now. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Let's go. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Penix on 1st down. It's Drake London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
I hate that bullshit. That bullshit ass tank shit, bro. I got niggas just breaking crazy ass tackle.
But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
The beauty of defensive tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes, from 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that,
nigga be
well, those guys
in a tackle, niggas just because the computer come up and big hit, all of a sudden they knock them back on. Come on, bro. Now you gotta stop that shit.
It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength to send
knock the nigga back up straight. Now he's back running again. He was just going to the ground.
Not the 25 on the touchback.
Might be for real.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him.
That nigga gonna keep
and the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack.
Hey, bro.
And there's a man there.
No.
It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You can play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Another carry for Robinson. Cuts it, and he's in. It's an
Oh, so this
Atlanta
nigga a real
touchdown.
runner. Okay. Cool.
The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Even after the penalty, they'll just move it up and kick the PAT from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this
Jayla
one
don't
away.
fall up off of that thing now.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns face a 4-point deficit. On is Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Ready? Check. 7 Pirate. 70 range. Mustang 19. Ready?
Robinson on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's down. Looks like they
Hey,
made the
bro,
stop at the
I am
46-yard
like-
line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of a yard, and that is how our 1st quarter will end. That's the end of one here in Super Bowl 59. Just a field goal separates these two.
Yeah, it's about time for
We'll
me to
return
let
to New
Madden
Orleans
go,
right
bro.
after this.
Oh, I'll be sick of that shit,
Now on
bro.
4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Brought in right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. A give left side, here's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Come on, bro.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now the give for Bijan. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Runner with Bijan. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
All I did was put my foot down there. Why would you doing that? What? You know, you
2nd and 8. Complete.
Hey man, get the fuck, Jayla. Go with your mama.
And this one,
cause I'm gonna be pissed off. This shit gonna piss me off.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get
I'm
us
not
to
talking about
3rd
her.
down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Come on.
3rd down, it's Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On is Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson.
That shit is
He's gonna
just
bring it
fucking
up to the
insane to me,
40-yard line
bro.
before he stops.
That shit is insane to me that these niggas
Even
is
though that
winning
run
this
did
battle
not
in the
net
middle
them a
of it.
first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Buffalo 18.
They kick the running back in motion.
Check go.
Penix now on 1st down. Into traffic, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Tag. 70 Lions.
From the 44 here on 2nd down.
Where you at?
Brings it in.
That nigga garbage, bro. You gotta be there. That's the easiest fucking read in the world. Come on.
The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead.
Man, don't tell me y'all gonna get in here and do that. Come on, Denzel Ward. God damn, bro. I put you inside for a reason.
And the Falcons push their lead to
That's an
6.
easy bait game. He threw that shit. Y'all dumbass finna get all the way to the Super Bowl, ain't gonna react or do shit,
Put
bro.
this one away.
God damn.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 20.
In all the fucking game, you jumping that shit. Now you just get in that fucking game and just stand there. Fuck is you doing? Left that shit wide open for a fucking reason, bro.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
You know that dumbass shit blows me, bro.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. You'll have him gain about a handful there. A.J. Terrell making that stop. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Ready.
Looking to the air here. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not
That
gonna
nigga
last
take
long
all
in
the simplest
NFL
reads
if
in the
you don't
fucking
convert
world,
a good
bruh.
portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money
Be
down.
there.
And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll They'll throw on first. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 3 now. From the 34. He loses the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. There he goes on the right side. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction
Yeah,
from
they
everybody
got
on that
it, bro.
side of the ball? See an opportunity to
playing
rip
this
the
shit
ball
no more,
free,
dog.
and then
I'm
everybody
fine.
switches to
I ain't
offensive
no
mode,
fucking way. I
creating
gotta let this
space
shit
on that
go, bro.
return. And now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
I'm ready to start tearing your ass up. I'm not ready.
I just gotta let that game go, bro. This
On
shit
first
big.
down, here's Penix. And
You see what I'm saying,
nearly
bro?
a pick on that
You
shot.
see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bit
You got
lucky
it,
that he
bro.
couldn't
You
hang
got it,
on
bro.
to it, and it fell incomplete.
He got it, bro. I'm not even.
I
I'm
think
gone,
if you
bro.
look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia,
He
that
got it,
is a
bro.
picture-perfect form
There
of
is
it.
no
He was
way, bro.
all
I'm not
over in
finna
coverage,
keep
really
playing that
forcing
game,
the
bro.
incompletion.
He got it, bro. I'm done.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
I'm done. Win, lose, or draw, I'm gone. I'm not playing this shit no more,
Hand
bro.
off Matt Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
It be shit like that,
Browns
bro.
take the
Get
first
to
of
the
their
Super
3
Bowl, bro.
timeouts.
Shit spares
They'll
this
have 2
nigga on
left to work
reads
with
like
before
that, bro.
halftime.
But then
This
this
is one of those
motherfucker playing
situations, Kate, where I
defense
watch
on
the
a
body
fucking
language of the
1,000
running
right now. I
back
can't
because
get
it'd be
no
very easy for
separation.
him to raise his hands up,
Get in these
look to the
fucking game
sideline
every
and his
fucking
O-liner
time,
go,
bro. And
"What
that
am I
dumb ass
supposed
game
to
do that
there?"
shit.
There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down give to Robinson. And that tackle stops him
Shit
after a
fucking
solid
ridiculous,
gain.
bro.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its
This
2nd.
nigga can sit here and run the
So
ball,
now on
got
4th
perfect
down, the
fucking
Falcons
blocking
electing to
right
send
up the
young
middle. I
Greg
got
Koo
2
after the
inside
field goal.
stuff,
It's gonna be
everything. Can't
51
even fucking
yards
get
from
a
the left
shed, bro.
hash. And he missed
DB's
it.
on a
It's
fucking
no
million right
good.
now. Pass rush on a
And they are
fucking million.
unable to make this a 2-score game.
I got a wide on pick and we dropping it.
Once you get out beyond 50
Shit
yards,
stupid,
everything
bro.
in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Easy alert. Threw the ball straight fucking to me. Fucking DB can't even
Browns,
catch the
nice
ball,
field
bro.
position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns tie it just before halftime. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30.
God, listen, leave. But don't wait till the house get all the way forward, okay? You go too slow like they look.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Damn! I'm gonna get some of them, not a lot.
Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Really get on my nerves for real.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Yeah. I told you. Okay, you thing.
After the sack, another pass on second down.
I just said.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. To throw here on 1st down. Jump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Not A.J. Terrell. A.J. Terrell can just run with everybody.
15th interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock.
Because of your ass. I can't throw the fucking ball right. Because you out here just giving up a shed up here blocking no fucking body.
Baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in. And defensively, you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Can't nobody.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This one goes for 3 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
I can't take this.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with
big
those
guy
sticks. You can
got
keep on the
loads,
sidelines,
bro.
and you get more than enough to get the first down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. This has been a trend, yet another interception.
Nigga Reed's been like that the whole game, bro.
Gets the 10.
Nigga want to fucking run the ball.
Interception. He makes
Shit fucking trash, bro. And they let him do that dumb ass shit.
On his Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead to 8.
I don't know.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away.
What y'all talking about?
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
She thought it went to the, I think when it goes to her son at PlayStation, but she said it should be in your car. The black cord that goes to the speaker.
Wherever they speak at, that way is it. I'll put all that stuff back in your car.
And the cord too?
Yes.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
I don't know. He said he put the speaker in the cord in my car. I don't even know what it looked like. Because, I didn't get it, so I don't know. I'll right here and find and see where it is. I have no idea.
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix.
Escapes
the pocket.
what it look
He's
like.
keeping it. And he's going to bring it
But-
up to the
but we
40-yard
fumbled.
line before he stopped.
But we
They
fumbled
get
him.
an even 10 on that play.
You know,
And it's good for an Atlanta first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Penix working from the gun. Throw reeled in by London. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Penix on first down. Chased out to his right. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll run with Robinson.
sorry.
And the defense gets
wanna be
there to
number
force
5.
a small loss.
Kick field goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, well, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game
fucking
and just
crazy,
inch them
bro.
a little bit closer.
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's complete right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10, looking to throw. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns hold an 11-point advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Hot, hot.
From the shotgun, Penix. Flush down out to his left.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set.
from the 36. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, Shaq.
Penix now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Got it. Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. Ready?
Trying again following the sack. Forced out to his right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks, nice work by the defense there, sets him up with a third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher, and I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up.
Trying for it with Penix. To the sideline and secured by London. And he nearly gets to the 25.
Look at that.
He's so close to getting off the field.
I can't make it up, bro.
The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out
I cannot
there.
make it up.
That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're
I
gonna
cannot
have to
make it
buckle
up.
down and
They're
force
running
another
full
fourth down.
routes to him. He has a 25 zone drop. They done ran by him. This nigga still in his back pedal. I can't make this shit up, bro. 3 straight sacks, team dummy out.
All right, set now, first and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Cut out left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there.
I
Gain of
cannot make
10,
this
first
shit
down.
up, bro.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ready, ready.
They're now set for first and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
And again, it's Penix. Escapes out to the left.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. To the air with Penix. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the
can't make it
3-yard
up, bro.
line. Offense up to the line fast. Penix now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the fourth.
I can't
Drake
make it up,
London
bro.
with the touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons trim the deficit down to 5.
I can't make this shit up, bro. Madden is just making this game extremely too hard. Stop bro from running the ball. You are in good shape. This man has no passing game at all. Hitches,
So after
throw the
making
ball
this a
quick.
5-point ball game, they kick it off.
Simple. They just making this shit so fucking hard, bro.
So new kickoff rules. This
Breaking
is
a
gonna come out to
million
the 30,
fucking
not the
tackles. We not even
25
on
the
aggressive
touchback.
tackling or nothing. Niggas just breaking tackles, bro. Like, man. I'm not finna stress myself out about that fucking game, bro. Shit is ass, bro. Shit don't be making no fucking sense.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Nigga Shedeur sounded slow as
You
Chris.
don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's
Hey,
now
that
forced
nigga
to
Grady,
pick himself
that
from
nigga
behind the
Grady
line
can get a
next
shed,
to
bro.
a
Miles
great
Garrett
effort
ain't even on the
defensively.
field.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Can't nobody make that make sense to me.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Man in motion here. Looking to throw.
P.I., bro.
Got
P.I.!
it! He made the interception!
God damn, nigga,
Some
what?
new life in the 4th.
They
You know,
hugging that
once you've
nigga,
thrown
bro.
a couple
I can't
picks,
even,
it's
bro.
easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not
Look at
take
that shit,
any
bro.
more risk.
Oh
'Cause
my
you don't
God.
want to throw what he just did. His 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He has the first over the middle. And
Everybody got
finally
tanked.
bring him down, but that is a
We're
big
not even
gain
big
and a
hitting,
new
bro.
set of downs.
We're not even big in. These niggas just breaking tackles.
24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that on third down.
You can't make it up, bro. He's finna score. Madden gonna give him a touchdown.
Man, did he make an impact
With ease. Like, it's already in the pudding, bro.
2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give.
These niggas just running through
Really
tackles, bro.
anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Damn, I know I'm getting up out of this shit, bro. I'm done with all these Madden leagues, bro.
8 yards to go. Let's see how
I'm
they
not
approach
playing
this
this
second
shit,
down.
bro.
Another carry for Robinson. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel.
Bro, get out of this animation and come. Oh my fucking god, bro. Bro, flip my.
Throwing now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time.
Bro, I'm back here trying to move my man. This man throwing his arm in the fucking air. Celebrate.
Much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Mustang 19.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Ready up.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Shut up.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And the dog pound can start howling. How about this? The Cleveland Browns are Super Bowl champions! Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Cleveland Browns, your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Huard. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.